Why I like retirement. How many days in a week? 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday. When is a retiree's bedtime? 2 hours after he falls asleep on the couch. How many retirees to change a light bulb? Only one, but it may take all day. What is the biggest gripe of retirees? There is not enough time to get everything done. Why don't retirees mind being called seniors? The term comes with a 10% discount. Among retirees, what is considered formal attire? Tied shoes. Why do retirees count pennies? They're the only ones who have the time. What is the common term for someone who enjoys work and refuses to retire? Nuts. Why are retirees so slow to clean out the basement, attic, or garage? They know that as soon as they do, one of their adult kids will want to store stuff there. What do retirees call a long lunch? Normal. What is the best way to describe retirement? The never-ending coffee break. What is the biggest advantage of going back to school as a retiree? If you cut classes, no one calls your parents. Why does a retiree often say he doesn't miss work, but misses the people he used to work with? He is too polite to tell the whole truth. And my favorite? What do you do all week? Monday through Friday, nothing. Saturday and Sunday, I rest. Car bumpers for seniors. I believe in having sex on the first date. At my age, there may not be a second. Young at heart, slightly older in other places. I don't think about dying. It's the last thing I want to do. I'm speeding because I have to get there before I forget where I'm going. I don't exercise. It makes my coffee spill. At my age, getting any means sleep. Eat right and exercise. Die anyway. I'm retired. I was tired yesterday, I'm tired again today. At my age, happy hour is a nap. Goodbye tension, hello pension. At my age, the only thing that gets hard is my arteries. Live each day like it's your last. One day you'll be right. I've been diagnosed with CRS. Can't remember shit. The only trouble with retirement, you never get a damn day off. Now a sneak peek into what some of our seniors put in their diaries. Just before the funeral services, the undertaker came up to a very elderly widow and asked, "How old was your husband?" 98, she replied. 2 years older than me. So you're 96, the undertaker commented. She responded, "Hardly worth going home, is it?" Reporters interviewing a 104-year-old woman. "And what do you think is the best thing about being 104, the reporter asked. She simply replied, "No peer pressure." The nice thing about being senile is you can hide your own Easter eggs and have fun finding them. I've sure gotten old. I've had 2 bypass surgeries, a hip replacement, new knees, fought prostate cancer and diabetes. I'm half blind, can't hear anything quiet on a jet engine. Take 40 different medications that make me dizzy, winded, and subject to blackouts. Have bouts with dementia, have poor circulation, hardly feel my hands and feet anymore, can't remember if I'm 85 or 92, have lost all my friends, but thank God I have my driver's license. I feel like my body had gotten totally out of shape, so I got my doctor's permission to join a fitness club and start exercising. I decided to take an aerobics class for seniors. I bent, twisted, gyrated, jumped up and down, and perspired for an hour. But by the time I got my leotards on, the class was over. My memory is not as sharp as it used to be. Also, my memory is not as sharp as it used to be. Know how to prevent sagging? Just eat till the wrinkles fill out. It's scary when you start making the same sounds as your coffee maker. These days, about half the stuff in my shopping cart says, for fast relief. A retiree's last trip to Publix. Yesterday I was at the Villages, an area north of Orlando for all retirees, Publix, a large food chain in Florida, buying a large bag of Purina dog chow for my loyal pet, Owen, the Wonder Dog, and was in the checkout line when a woman behind me asked me if I had a dog. What did she think, I had an elephant? So because I'm retired and have little to do on impulse, I told her that no, didn't have a dog. I was starting my Purina diet again. I added that probably I shouldn't because I ended up in the hospital last time, but that I lost 50 pounds before I awakened in the intensive care ward with tubes coming out most of my orifices and IV in both arms. I told her I was essentially a perfect diet and that the way it works is to load your pants pocket with Purina nuggets and simply 1 or 2 every time you feel hungry. The food is nutritionally complete, certified, so it works well and I was going to try it again. I have to mention here that practically everyone in line now enthralled with my story. Horrified, she asked if I ended up in the intensive care unit because the dog food poisoned me. I told her no, I had stopped to pee on a fire hydrant and was hit by a car. I thought the guy behind her was going to have a heart attack and he was laughing so hard. Publix won't let me shop there anymore. Better watch out what you ask retired people. They have all the time in the world to think of crazy things to say. Senility prayer. God grant me the senility to forget those people I never liked anyway, the good fortune to run into those I do like, and the eyesight to tell the difference. Amen. Always remember this. You don't stop laughing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop laughing. Now I think you're supposed to share this with 5 or 6, maybe 10 others. If you don't share this, there will be fewer people laughing in the world. Oh heck, give it to a bunch of your friends if you can remember who they are. This presentation was created by Ward. Contents come from various sources and I do not claim any as my property. No copyright infringement is intended. If any of it belongs to you, please consider an honor that the content was worthy enough to be shared.
That's all, folks.